A hall is taller and usually bigger, but there are small halls and big chambers. But typically, a chamber is smaller and a hall is bigger. Typically, bigger in every way. All right, here we go. Let's go shopping. So lots of choices. Did anybody have a preference? I like two of them. I know it was a lot to go through. I liked Vocal Hall and I liked Deep Vocal Space. Now, listen, this is not a vocal. Who cares? Don't paint by the numbers. Don't be like, oh, well, it says vocal space, so I can't use it on my lead. Or Fat Snare Hall, so I can't use it on, my pad. Forget about the names. They named him, name stuff. Thank you for naming them. But don't get stuck like, oh, it says vocal hall. It's perfect for vocals. It might be, it might not be. So, we'll see. Now, I like this one. I just like it. Should I turn down the exaggerated send now, or should I do it after I edit it? Yeah, after. What's the biggest knob here? Decay. Why is the decay the biggest knob? Because it's the most important knob. And so we're going to set the decay first. Um, Now, what happens if the decay is too long? Yeah, mud. It's a mess. It's nasty. It's muddy. It's cloudy. It's messy and it's dirty. You get notes and chords and melodies hanging out in the air, making the sourest harmonic air. It's absolutely terrible. And it sounds like this. Right? So that's a cloudy, dirty mess. But it is a nice fade out. Yes, it is. Thank you. Um, so the best way to check your decay is to start and stop with the space bar and listen. That's the old dirty mixer trick. Not dirty like a bad thing, but like that's just an old trick. And this way you can sort of set your decay that way. something like that, right? Now, some people say it should the decay should last to the next quarter note. You can do that, but and some people like to set this with looking at the BPM and then do a calculator. I don't really think that that's a good approach. I think you set it by ear because the phrasing, the balances, they're all quite specific. And anything formulaic like that that makes you not set it by ear, I'm not a fan of. So if the decay is too short, then it also kind of takes away the illusion of the space because it disappears too soon. So set it by ear, use the start and stop space bar to check. And if there's any, decays that are too long in your overall mix, catch them and trim them back. Okay. Now, the next parameter to set is the pre-delay. And the pre-delay is the amount of time it takes for the first early reflections to come back at you. And yeah, so naturally, which room is going to have a longer pre-delay? A big room or a little room in real life? Yeah. If I walk in a cave and I say, hey Mert, that Mert is gonna take a minute to hit the back wall and come back at me. If I walk into a small little room and I say, hey Mert, there's very little pre-delay. So longer pre-delays create the illusion of a bigger space, and you can use them as a slapback echo and to create a really cool sound. And so, or a thickener, or you can have the reverb just come right in. So where you set that is really contextually dependent. It sounds like this. So again, where this ends up is up to you. Plates usually default with no pre-delay, so you can add a little bit and you can make a little rhythmic bounce or a little thickener, and it actually is a wonderful creative space. Now,